Hey guys, Delta Canuckian here, and I know you can't see it, but this is the first spring-like day we've had out here in Vancouver. We've actually broke double digits on the temperature, and the sun is out, and it's actually quite nice. So, that's completely irrelevant, but let's get to what you obviously know this video is about due to the title. And I think it's an interesting time to revive the old PlayStation Network versus Xbox Live debate. It's one of these things heading into the next generation of consoles people are going to be looking at to decide which one to go with, whether they're going to go with the PlayStation 4 or with the Xbox 720, Xbox 3, Nextbox, whatever they're planning on calling it, Durango, as we know the code name is right now. And I've been asked by a couple people to actually talk about this. So here we go. I do use both. I have a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360. I use both systems, both services, but I'm primarily a PlayStation 3 player and a PSN user. That was my first console. That's where I started. So I might be a bit biased towards it because of that. But of course, this is all just my opinion. This is just the way I see things, and I personally think that the PlayStation Network is a much better service than Xbox Live, and part of that is because of PlayStation Plus, which is the kind of paid bonus subscription on the PlayStation Network. So the PlayStation Network is free, you can play online, you can do basically all the stuff you do on Xbox Live for free. But what PlayStation Plus does is for $50 a year, same price as Xbox Live, you get access to free games, major discounts on games, exclusive and early access to demos, betas, DLC, all sorts of stuff. And it's really, there is a lot. Like, if you go and buy a year of PlayStation Plus right this second, they have something called the Instant Game Collection. There are hundreds of games to choose from, free, that you can just download straight to your PS3. And while you can only keep these games as long as you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus, the free games, that is, anything you spend money on, you do get to keep. And it's huge. It's a really great deal. And this is where Xbox Live starts to fall behind. The difference in terms of online connections and server quality is it's growing smaller by the day, really. A few years ago, yes, Xbox Live was worth it simply for the fact that it had cross-game chat and better servers. But now, that difference is really up in the air. There are some games I find that I have better connections on the PS3. And it's not something to do with me, because I use the same cable for the PS3 and the 360. When I switch consoles, I just take the Ethernet cable out of one and put it in the other. So it's the same cable, it's the exact same connection. I shouldn't expect any difference, but there are times on the 360 where I have a worse connection than I do on PS3. Of course, there are times when it's the other way around. I get a better connection on 360. So it goes both ways. But my point here is the difference is not as big as it was a few years ago. It's not worth the price point. And people will argue, okay, well then you have cross-game chat. Well, cross-game chat is coming to the PlayStation 4, and as I understand it, it will be for free. It's there for everyone to use, whether you're paying for PlayStation Plus or not. And then it just comes down to this. Simply, the Xbox 360 you will have to pay, as it is right now, as Xbox Live is right now, you have to pay for online gameplay to get demos, DLC, whatever, a week early. I think it's a week early or something like that. And then cross-game chat. You have to pay $50 a year for that. You go and look at the PlayStation, the PC, the Wii U. You get all these functions. The most important of which is obviously the online gameplay itself for free. And that's really the crux of it. Xbox Live is archaic. It's outdated. And unless it's going to absolutely amp up the servers to a level that no other system can match, even PC, it's really hard to justify a $50 price point for something that is free on the other consoles. And of course, part of this is personal preference. The reason I bought an Xbox is primarily because most of the guys I went to school with, they have Xbox, they game primarily on Xbox, and I want to be able to play Call of Duty and NHL with them. But now, for me personally, and I'm speaking purely personally here, they're all off in university. I'm going to be heading to college this fall. We don't get a whole lot of time to play online together, so $50 a year for Xbox Live just seems like a waste to me. And of course, again, this could just be me thinking this way because I came from the PlayStation side first. I don't think I'm a fanboy. I don't think I'm blowing things out of proportion here. I think I'm kind of trying to represent things fairly. Like there are advantages to Xbox Live right now with cross-game chat and slightly better connections, but who knows how much longer those are going to exist, and I just don't think it justifies a $50 price point. I think Xbox Live should really look at restructuring itself into a service similar to PlayStation Plus, offering discounts, free games, early access, stuff like that. It'd be way more worth it, in my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.